When most people think of Africa, they think of nature and wildlife, of song and dance, and recently of modernization, despite reoccurring problems of clean water and extreme poverty. One thing Africa is not known for is basketball. There is a place in Nairobi, Kenya, where athletes want to use basketball for a better future. This is Dankind Academy. The idea is to turn raw athletes into punctual, disciplined, dedicated, and professional adults that have a chance to either attend universities abroad and/or earn a living as a professional basketball player. We also want to produce role models who set aside 10% of their salaries in the future to develop their own communities by building schools, hospitals, water pumps and libraries, as well as basketball courts to establish leagues, coaching and referee clinics, and summer basketball camps. The Dankind Academy Warriors are currently in their second season after being crowned Nairobi Basketball Association champions in 2013. The project started off by searching all around Nairobi for a court to hold 2 3-hour practices a day. Practices were held at Railways Club in the meantime in the middle of town, while other options were being considered. In the end, Moi International Sports Centre was the location chosen for the daily training sessions, and the next step was to find a suitable accommodation so that all the players could live under the same roof.
Just looking around, these are all places that are close to the gym, so we'll see what we can find.
The players moved in, and Mary would have quite the job on her hands, having to take care of feeding, cleaning the rooms, and doing laundry for 14 players and 2 coaches, all living together like a big family. Practices started at different courts at Moi, but soon it was very apparent that the academy would have to use another location for practices, which is when, as if by a miracle, the option of using the Church of Jesus Christ and Latter-day Saints became available. And the next mission was to convert the bare parking lot into a basketball court. The facility started off as 2 older and used baskets, but was gradually transformed into a 6-basket home court with FIBA regulation lines painted onto the floor. This may not be the best facility in the world, but we made do with what we had and made the best out of the space that the church was generous enough to give us, and with a great paint job and construction on site, made a court we could be proud of and train every day on. Another huge addition to Dankind Academy was Coach Kofino, who had coached in the NBDL, NCAA, and professional leagues all around the world, bringing all of his experience and knowledge to Africa. New furniture was moved into the house as the living room started to take shape and provide a place where the players could relax, watch movies at night, and play cards. This was also a place where the team would have its team talks. The other function of the living room would be as a weight room, 3 times a week, with weights that were donated by the International School of Kenya. The boys would push, encourage, and motivate each other to get stronger mentally and physically. Dankind Academy warriors came together not only as a team, but as a family and brotherhood. They would take every challenge head on, and every opponent with no fear, laying everything they had learned in practice on the line, and leaving it all out on the court. By the end of the first season, and after an intense playoffs and trip down to Mombasa for the Kenya Provincial Tournament, Dankind Academy were able to take down JKUAT Juja at the Nyayo National Stadium, which would earn them a place to play in Division 1 the following year. This may only be the second season the Academy has existed, but the future is bright, and as the Academy and players improve, develop, and continue to keep the goal of using basketball for a brighter individual future and that of their communities, the sky does not seem to be a limit, just a place they are comfortable in.
Champions! 2, 3,
Dankind Academy is constantly in search for sponsorship and donations. We hope to have our own campus one day, with our own courts, and with your help we can make that dream a reality, in order to create an even better atmosphere for producing athletes and role models. But until this time, we will continue to work, train, and mentor players the best we can, with what we already have. And that, coupled with the great work ethic and positive attitude of the players, always striving for success, has proven to already be a winning formula.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,